What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jake Shavink here, and the Packers defeated the Bengals in their first preseason game last Friday. Plenty of good performances in there, but obviously the highlight of the bunch was corner Carrington Valentine, 7th-round pick out of Kentucky, who many labeled a steal in the draft, and he's really been making plays throughout camp, pick sixes, what feels like every other day. But in his time at Kentucky, he was definitely a physical player with fluid hips and a penchant for playmaking on the boundary. So in this video, we're going to take a look at a handful of snaps from Valentine's debut and talk about really why it's so dominant and kind of give an outlook for what to expect going forward in practices, joint practices, and the rest of preseason. Off to the film room we go to look at Carrington Valentine. All right, guys, here we go into the film room, taking a look at the notable snaps from Carrington Valentine. A lot of great stuff in here. A few things to work on, but this was a dominant performance. Don't get it twisted. We're going to look at all that now. So first rep, we're going to show you, again, in press, where he likes to be, staying physical at the line of scrimmage, disrupting routes. This is really good. He's in a really nice position here to defend this play. Again, if you're going to play the contact game before the catch point, that's his MO. He does kind of tug a little bit, but he had his eyes on the ball the whole time and nearly actually came down with this ball in a pick instead of just a pass breakup. But a really nice job. Obviously, really liked the performance there as well. Put the seatbelt on there. It's a little bit dicey on whether you can call PI on that or not. It's up to the refs. But again, he plays physical, and that's his style. That can come with some penalties, and we'll get to one later. But this might be my favorite one, honestly. Again, we're playing physical. Chase Brown running out this direction says, I'll just throw Joseph aside, and I'll upend Brown, who tries to leap. Phenomenal play in run defense. Love corners who get out there and be physical like that. Okay, like this here. All right, so in the pedal, going to be catch technique at the top of this route. Engage there with the catch at the top of the break. Still, again, Josivash's size kind of blew him off his spot there on the dig route, but I appreciate the hustle to go chase him down and make sure the completion's not going to be on him on the play. So again, catch technique would like that he had that inside foot kind of where he is now, and he kind of lost the leverage inside a little bit. But again, catch technique, he's going to be pretty successful there with how physical he plays. Really like this here on third down. He's at the sticks. He knows he's at the sticks. He's waiting for a break, and he'll break on the ball as soon as, look how quickly we close that space. Really nice closing burst there. Ball doesn't come his way, but again, he would have limited that. Would not have picked up a first down there if the ball went there for Cincinnati. Top of your screen again here. He's playing physical. He's playing bully ball. He's interested in really messing guys up, being an intimidator out there, but we got to be in the play a little bit. Don't take your eyes off the prize of making sure that we're not giving up big plays in exchange for physicality. Again, I know he wants to set a tone out there. I like that a lot. But again, just to be mindful, I think, is the biggest thing with him out there. But he was playing with his hair on fire. Okay. This is probably where the PI should have been called. It's a dig route for Josivash here. Again, we're in a trail at this point. Ball's arriving. Again, the ball is not there. Valentine has kind of bear hugged and leapt over him. Again, it's a pass breakup. Really impressed with him challenging the catch point. That's probably getting called in an NFL game. So, again, love that he's physical, but again, we got to know when to dial it back and make sure that penalties aren't going to be, costly throughout the season. Again, like this here, it's a 2nd and 7, little in route, staying back. Obviously, this is a Barry scheme. There's a lot of off coverage, a lot of quarters, a lot of 3, right? But I really like the ability to close here. He does prevent the first down. It creates a 3rd and 1, so a good tackling job. He really limited a lot of yak. Really nothing against him at all in terms of when passes were caught. It was pretty much no yards after the catch when the ball was thrown his way. This I really like as well. I think you just, again, until Josivash is really committed to this vertical route, Valentine was ready. He was squatting. He was patient. He didn't open up too early. This is a fine time to open up. And again, we're in good coverage. Even if the safety didn't help over the top, that ball is just not being thrown his way. If it is, probably going to end up being a pass breakup again. Really like this here on third down. Little smash concept, this little sit route, this little baby curl route, and then the corner. Valentine does a great job immediately recognizing it. Quarterback's just in the drop here. Close. Impressive burst. Again, if he throws that, probably not going to be a first down. So I love the ability to close space like that. Again, pass got broken up anyway, but I really like that rep. Really flying back downhill to the flat when he needed to. Okay, so here's the pick. Again, kind of not a great route, honestly, up top. So credit him for being in position, staying physical here. A little push off there. Definitely, I think, disrupts timing here and disrupts the leap, which is, again, good if you can get away with it. Really like the hand-eye coordination on the tip drill. He leapt up in the air before the ball arrived. So he's kind of in a weird spot, but again, great hand-eye coordination, comes down with it. We pick up a little bit of yardage here after the pick. So again, he's the opportunist. That's what we like to see out of a cornerback, no doubt about it. Okay, here, simple coverage, a running slant flat, and I think Valentine got over aggressive. I get it. You're trying to make plays. He's definitely doing that out here. Thinks he's got it read. Assignments out here in the flat. Quarterback got him a little bit there, so again, gambling a little bit, being over-aggressive. I get it. That's a Rasul Douglas thing as well, so it's not only Valentine that's doing that. But again, got to own it when they got you a little bit. Last rep here against Iosivas. Again, physical off the line of scrimmage. Look at how wide Iosivas got without getting upfield. We'll start this over. Again, we're here at basically the 25, and again, he is really not at the 27. Guys are done with routes, getting into breaks, into the stem, and he's really just not in a good position. Again, look at Valentine. If you can see it, head is turned. Head is turned. He's looking for ball now. And again, if that ball's on target and not overthrown, that's probably going to be another pass break up there. Just an utterly dominant performance from Carrington Valentine. And again, what did we see? A lot of probably, for those who watched the film at Kentucky, probably a lot of similarities, right? You see the fluid hips and coverage. You see the closing burst flying downhill. The physicality's obviously there. He's affecting the run game. That's big time for a corner position. And again, if he gets challenged at the catch point, he's going to make some plays, and he was awesome to see him come down with an interception in that game. So the outlook for Carrington Valentine, I mean, he's continued to make plays. He had another pick six this week, and he gets reps with the ones. And it feels like sometimes you're like, are we kind of need to slow our roll at all? It feels like maybe no. I mean, Rasul Douglas took some snaps at safety in the most recent practice as of this recording. Valentine might get some opportunities in year one. He's going to have to play the boundary. That's where he's most comfortable. I think he's got like maybe 19 snaps his entire career of like 1,400 and some that are in the slot. So I can't imagine he's going in there at all. He's a boundary guy, but I wouldn't rule out the possibility of, again, making hay in these next two preseason games. He might not play a lot, and that might be really telling if the Packers plan on starting him. So hope you guys enjoyed this film room on Carrington Valentine. If you did, drop a like down, subscribe if you're new. Plenty of these film rooms and stuff like that coming out during the preseason, before the season starts, and of course during the season. So hope you guys will join me on that journey. I will catch you guys in the next video. Farewell.